Years ago, Isabella fell in love with a poor young man named Tony, against her parents' will. When she became pregnant, her father disowned her. Tony promised to marry her, but one night, he disappeared, leaving her with nothing but a newborn baby and tears. Isabella, broken and desperate, left her baby girl at an orphanage, telling herself she'd come back one day. But that day never came. She buried herself in work, climbed to wealth, and never looked back. Her name was Amara, gentle, beautiful, and strong despite her struggles. She had grown up in that same orphanage, never knowing her parents. When the orphanage closed down, she decided to look for a job to survive. By fate, she applied to work as a maid in the house of the wealthy Mrs. Martins, her biological mother. On her first day, Amara was nervous. The house was enormous. The Madame Isabella was strict and cold. Isabella barely looked at her. She would say things like, "Don't touch my glass table with your dirty hands. You're not here to talk, you're here to work." Amara endured everything silently, reminding herself she needed the money. But there was something strange. Isabella often found herself staring at the girl. There was something familiar in her eyes, something that reminded her of a past she had buried deep. Amara serving breakfast, singing softly while working, helping other staff, and praying quietly at night. Isabella's best friend, Mrs. Grace, noticed how the woman softened whenever Amara was around. "Grace, you shout at her, but I can see your eyes soften when she walks away." "Isabella, don't be ridiculous. She's just a maid." Yet at night, Isabella found herself dreaming about the baby she abandoned. The baby's innocent eyes haunted her. Rainy evening. Amara helps Isabella pick up documents that fell on the floor. As she bends down, a silver necklace slips out from Amara's shirt. Isabella freezes. It was the same necklace she left with her baby 22 years ago. A silver pendant shaped like a tiny angel. Isabella, shocked. "Where did you get that?" Amara, confused. "It's the only thing I have from the orphanage. They said my mother left it with me." Tears fill Isabella's eyes. Her hands tremble. She whispers, "No, it can't be." Isabella secretly takes Amara's hair from her hairbrush and runs a DNA test. The results confirm it. Amara is her daughter. But Isabella doesn't know how to tell her. She's eaten by guilt. How can she face her after abandoning her for riches? One night, Isabella overhears Amara crying in the servant quarters. Amara says to her friend, "I don't know who my mother is, but sometimes I wish she could see me and know I exist." Unable to hold it anymore, Isabella walks in, tears streaming down her face. "Isabella, Amara, I am your mother." Amara freezes, her mouth open in disbelief. "Amara, you? You're my mother? The woman who shouts at me every day." Isabella falls to her knees, crying. "I was young, stupid, and scared. I thought I was doing the right thing. I've lived every day of my life regretting it." Amara's eyes fill with tears, but her heart is torn between anger and compassion. Weeks pass. Isabella tries to make it right. She gives Amara her own room, pays for her education, and publicly acknowledges her as her daughter. But Amara doesn't want the money. She just wants her mother's love. One touching moment shows Isabella helping Amara serve food during a charity event, just to show humility and love. Slowly, Amara forgives her. The two embrace under the sunset. Mother and daughter finally reunited. Amara graduates with honors. Isabella sits proudly in the front row, tears in her eyes. Sometimes life separates us so it can bring us back together stronger. Isabella found what all her riches could never give her, the love of her daughter.